are just inside the Beltway, about 10 miles east of the Capitol Dome as we come to you from FedEx Field here in Landover.
Entering play call screen.
Here on the East Coast, always in the air. These folks are ready as their guys get set to match up with the New York Giants. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. Fielded just outside the goal line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys roll.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 9 categories. You have 30 options. Wing power is selected. Padu. Wing power O. Cross button.
On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are high levels. Blood red auction.
Run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
A good gain on first has him set up for second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Jones with a handoff to Barkley. Yeah, this will be a Giants first down as good running gets him to about the 40.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 9 categories. Quick slants.
Be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down. Otherwise, it's going to be a long effort.
R1 button. Triangle button. R1 audible. R1 button. Circle button. Triangle button. Triangle button.
He's going to loft one deep left side here.
Square button.
And this one is incomplete. Well, you know, this...
Entering play call. TDL inside zone.
You've heard this by now. There's so-called unnamed sources that were saying all is not rosy in that locker room. There's whispers that 1 or 2 guys, CD, have kind of had enough of how things are going and have been going. How would you handle that as a coach?
Well, you and I both.
Entering play call. Power O. F-led red auction. F-led red auction.
But they know that that's not possible, so I think they've got to go and make sure that this isn't a distraction. They also know that once the grumbling starts, it becomes a slippery slope and it's hard to stop the fall. But I think you need to sit some guys down and say, hey, look, we're starting to be a playoff team this year. We need you to...
Entering play punt double release.
Let's get on board.
A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. Here's Tommy Townsend on to punt. And look here, it's an opening drive fake. But he will not come anywhere close to the first down marker. And
entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
But it doesn't fool them. And this crowd into it early. Their guys stand tall on the opening drive of the football game. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And they went the wrong way there. Losing.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
A loss of a full 3 yards on first down. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. He'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Entering play call. Coach suggests auction is set on plan. There are set formation. Auction is set to 3-3-5 odd. There are 8 categories. You have 18 options. Cover 3 sky is selected.
Defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And it's hauled in by Jared Cook. And he's going to get
entering play formation. There are 7 categories. There are 8. 3 to 4. Auction overhead. There are 4. Play call. Play call.
To different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
The first carry for the Memphis man, Antonio Gibson. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down.
Entering play call over. Tampa 2.
A yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. They'll look to throw. Flushed out right. That's going to be caught by Samuel. That catch good for 5.
Entering play call over. There are 4. Cover 6 press.
Thought that they've put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
They got to get to the 23 here on 3rd.
Middle 3rd.
They'll set up a throw. Over the middle, it's Jared Cook.
Entering play call over. Stink pinch zone. Cover 3 does Mike.
I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it, because now everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about
Entering play call over. There are 4 categories. You have 18 options. Cover 2 hard flag is selected.
pretty well.
On 2nd down, here's Gibson again. And he'll take this one down near the 15.
Entering play call. Engage 8. Cover 3 Sky.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. It makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Entering formation. There are 7 categories. There are coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
Touchdown saving tackle at the end of this. Even still, this offense is knocking on the door now with a 1st and goal at the 1.
And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
Down. And Washington has taken a first quarter lead. And that moment we just saw, always so special for any rookie, the first touchdown of his career.
And there's nothing like anticipation, is there? You know he's been dreaming about it, thinking about it. It's been a part of every bit of his being.
Entering play call. Special teams. You have 6 options. Return left is selected.
Down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taking it about the 1. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 9 categories. You have 30 options. Raven red option is selected.
Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Triangle button. Cross button.
Throwing.
Triangle button. Triangle button.
That's complete to John Ross. They'll contain him to just 4.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 9 categories. You have 30 options. Double slant. Red option.
A couple of first downs. Run some plays, run some clock. Allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath. Settle down.
Cross button. Triangle button.
Give up the score.
Come back. Out left. Cross button.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. Strong flood.
5 times.
Triangle button. Circle button.
Now Saquon Barkley. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. After 1, 7-0.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 9 categories. You have flanker drive. Red option. Puck crossers. AHB zone WK.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
R1 button. Cross button. R1 button. R1 button.
Jones.
Square button.
He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield.
Entering play call. Processors. Red option. Dig wheel. Craven red dig wheel.
Weapons at your disposal. Here he spots his fullback underneath. Gets the completion right there.
Cross button. Cross button. Cross button. Square button. R1 button. R1 button. R1 button. R1 button. Cross button.
That is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge.
Entering play. Flanker spot.
A little too far. It's 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion.
Cross button. R1 button. Triangle button. Contact. Flat.
They go back to the ground now with Barkley. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time.
Entering play formation. There are empty base flex. There are 17 categories. We have 9 options. Verticals are selected. Square button. Circle button. Circle button. Triangle button. R1 button. Cross button. Flat. Circle button. R1 button.
Jones
Square button.
To throw.
Cross button.
That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And he will have
Entering play call. Empty base flex. There are 17 categories. You have 9 options. Stick is selected.
And he certainly fits into
formation. There are 9. Option is set to trail. Coach suggestions. There are flanker drive. Play formation. There are 9. Pistol. Option is set. Weak. Pucker. Y-core. Slants. Play call. Slants. Zone thick jet. AHD. Slants. Zone thick jet. AHD block. Slants.
in Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47.
Cross button.
Here's a give to Barkley. And he stopped immediately there. Bringing him down there.
Entering play call. Weak slot. There are 11 categories. You have 9 options. Formation. Player. Sun plan. Player. Concept. Medium pass. Play type. Pass. Quick pass. Jet. X slant.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again. 2nd and 10.
Contact.
Now Jones just going to bat this forward on the jet sweep. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start.
Entering play call. Play type. Area. Concept. Done.
Not just scouting.
Option is set to empty base flex. There are 17 categories. You have 9 options. Verticals is select. Max protect.
This is 3rd down and 8.
Square button. Cross button. Square button. Cross button. Circle button. Square button.
Can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The defense runs.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 9 categories. You have 12 options. Hunt is selected.
Last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, their quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
So
entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
They sure do, and now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
And he's tackled a yard.
Entering play call. Coach suggests on plan. Errors. Formation. There are 7 categories. There option is set to 3 5. There play call. Cover 2. Mid blitz.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Gonna give this time to the tailback. And they'll bring him down here right around the 17.
Entering play call 155 Daily Gap. There are 8 categories. You have 18 options. Mid blitz is selected.
Just get on our backs
Play call.
and get the first down. They love
Sam Mike 1.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They'll try the left side with Gibson. And he'll take this up only to about
Entering play call 3-3-5 odd. There are 8 categories. Cover 3, cover 4 drop, formation, concept, cover 6,
to the line of scrimmage amidst
zone blitz, cover 4, cover 4 quarter, cover 4 quarters.
Here's 2nd and 9. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over it that time.
Entering play call, cover 4. There are 9 categories. You have 26 options.
One thing's for sure.
Cover 4 quarters.
You absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
And that is incomplete. 2 minutes on the clock.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
4th down, Washington going to call on Tress Way to punt it away. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. Taking it about the 16. A nice return that time. Of
Entering flood. Ghost HD corner.
Ball 1st and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Cross button. Triangle button. Triangle button. Triangle button.
Good plays.
Triangle button. Triangle button.
Away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach
entering play call.
And not trying to force something.
Concept. There are 9. Play run. Option is set. Option is set. Outside handoff. There are 7 categories. You have 3 options, but sweep is selected.
And communicating well too.
2nd and 10.
Backs protect.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. A little juke. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
Entering plate. Entering franchise screen. You have 6 options. Resume is selected. Entering play call, outside handoff, play type, gun plan, coach suggestion, Y corner, mesh spot, 490, mesh spot.
An extra man in the secondary for Washington.
Circle button, cross button, circle, flat, triangle button, cross button, triangle button,
Jones.
Triangle button,
Flush to his right.
circle button.
And he's going to be out of bounds right at mid.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 9 categories. You have 30 options. Bench swap is selected.
And a pickup for a first down.
Cross button, R1 button, circle button, R1 button, triangle button.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 9 categories. You have 30 options. HD slip screen is selected. Gun plan. There are 9 player. There are 9 cat formation. There are concept. There inside zones. Play call.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. A handoff to Barkley. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
Entering play call. Concept. There are 9. Coach suggestions. There are 9 categories. You have 30 options. HD select screen is selected. R1 button.
Jones.
Triangle button. R1 button.
They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. A good pickup there. 8 yards.
Cross button. R1 button. Circle button.
On second down now. Barkley. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line.
Entering play call. Coach suggest. On plan. Coach support double. Y trail. Y shallow.
First half of play.
Keep curls.
First trip to the red zone.
Triangle button. R1 button. R1 button. Triangle button. Triangle button. Triangle button. Triangle button.
And all this is taken in one-handed. What a catch.
Cross button.
Now to get even before the break as they come up first and goal. And Barkley will try to punch it in. And he gets halfway there down to the 1 yard.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. Pick FG. On plan. There are 9 categories. Throw it medium. Player. There are format. Concept. There are 9 categories. There are 10 subcategories. Option is. Option. Option is. Option is. Option. 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 Option is set to ISO. There are 10 categories. You have 5 options. HD LED is selected.
The 1. Another try for Barkley. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line.
Entering play call. Concept. Coach suggestions. There are 9 categories. You have 15 options. Field goal 19 yards is selected.
From the left hash, he'll have to cut this at a tight angle. And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through. So we've reached halftime here at our nation's capital with the Washington football team on top.
Entering Gunplan adjustments. Screen run inside is selected.
Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Defend medium pass.
Okay.
Entering play call. Special teams. You have 6 options. Kickoff left is selected.
Quarter number 3. So Washington in a good spot. They've got the lead. They will get the football as the second half gets underway. And they will not get a chance to...
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Here's a throw, complete right side to start things.
Entering play call. Complete formation. There are 7 categories. There are 8. Coach just ball in their defense. Tack, zone drop, formation. Coach suggestions. There are 7 categories. You have 30 options. Cover 1 LB blitz press is selected. Spread.
2nd and 6. Slings this deep from McLaurin. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And he will take this all the way down to the 38-yard line.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 9 categories. You have 30 options. Red option is selected.
Down and fall even farther behind.
Take wheel. Red option.
A little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things
That's
off.
protect.
You take it from there.
Triangle button. Triangle button.
Here's Jones.
Triangle button.
On 1st and 10. And that'll be knocked away.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 9 categories. You have 30 options. Inside zone is selected.
The early jitters are long gone. That they should now have some sense of continuity.
Audible.
Make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Cross button. Flat. R1 button. Cross button. R1 button. R1 button. R1 button.
Flushed out right.
Square button.
Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 23. And this one will be returned to right around the
play call. Coach suggestions. There are 7 categories. Cover 3. Cover 1. Cover 3 strike Chris.
Also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They'll start on the ground with Gibson. It's a first down and more for Gibson. And gets it across the 50.
Entering play call. Punt plan. Formation. There are 7. Concept. There are 7 formation. Punt plan. There are formation. Play type. Favorites. Recent plays. There are 7 categories. You have 9 options. Overload free seam to is selected.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
And he is tackled.
Entering play call. Recent plays. Coach suggest. Punt plan. There are formation. Punt plan. There are defend media. Cover 1. Cover 2 drop. Cover 2 drop.
Ball control football. Sustained runs. Taking their time and making it work.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. A handoff for Gibson. And brought down, but not before they're inside.
Entering play call. Defend medium pass. You have 1 off. Punt plan. Coach recent. Coach recent. Cover 1 LB. Tampa 2. Cover 1 LB. Cover 4 drop. Showed you.
Keep this up. They'll get to that end zone real
Give
fast.
cushion.
On first and 10, it's Gibson. And a short gain here, down to the 22.
Entering play call. Recent plays. There are 7. Overload free seam 2.
About it, a really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well.
Entering play call. Cover 1 L. Cover 3. Coach punt plan. There are defend medium. Cover 1. Cover 2 drop. Cover 2 drop.
Here, he's got to start taking better care of it.
Yeah, really should have been back-to-back drives with interceptions. He's lucky there. On third down, he'll drop to throw. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. Jared Cook.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
That lead out even further. Point after, right down the middle. And that pushes them.
Entering play call. Special teams. You have 6 options. Return left is selected.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And he's only going to get this to the 4-yard line.
Entering play call. Twice to PHP led dive.
It's a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense.
Cross button.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game.
Entering play defense. Inside zone. Flanker drive.
Last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Here's second and 9.
Circle button. R1 button. Triangle button. Cross button.
To throw.
Cross button. Cross button.
Open man is Ross, complete. And they'll get him down up past the 15.
Entering play. Car even dive. Red option. Did wheel. Red option.
Be one of those old reliable plays because usually it's good for a good chunk of yardage as we just saw there.
And those guys like it, right? They can get the ball with a full head of steam.
Especially against man coverage because man coverage, you're typically running away from someone and not worried about traffic coming out on the other end.
And he'll get this up to the 30.
Entering passes. Led red option. Hitch corners.
Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that
Square button.
the offense.
Cross button. R1 button.
Now
Triangle button.
on first down. This one goes out wide for Barkley. That catch good for only.
Entering mesh spot.
That look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game.
Triangle button.
That's the start.
R1 button.
To get the ball
R1 button.
more here.
R1 button. Cross button. R1 button.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
Entering. Puck power out. Ravens power. Pucky slot. F leg red. Quick slants. Wing HP dive. R1 button. R1 button. R1 button. Triangle button. Triangle button.
Jones finds his tight end Ingram. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down.
R1 button. Triangle button. Cross button. Cross button.
They're indeed going for
Triangle button.
Throw.
Triangle button. Triangle button.
And that is incomplete, but there is a flag. And on 4th down, this is a big call. So they
entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 7 jump land. Coach suggest cover 3. Cover 3 cloud.
Someone's got to be confused.
That's what I think. I'm pretty sure that the bench is saying take the penalty, and somehow in the heat of the moment, they thought they were saying decline the penalty, and that's going to work against them. They should have taken it.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
Offense, that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And the Giants are going to have great field position.
Entering play call. Coach suggestion. On plan. There are player. There are formation. There option is set to empty base flex. Not empty base flex. There are 17 categories. You have 9 options. Verticals is selected. Circle button. Triangle button. Square button. Cross button. Square button. Triangle button.
Field. He's got a man complete. And they'll wind up
circle button. Circle button. R1 button. R1 button.
That time through the air.
Cross button.
Yards. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Entering WR screen. Formation. There are 9. On plan. There are 9. Run inside. AHD inside zone.
And what they tell their defensive linemen is play
cross button.
On your way.
Cross button.
If someone shows, go get him, and that's exactly what they did.
On 2nd down, Barkley. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. The 3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone.
Triangle button. Triangle button. Cross button. R1 button.
Back to throw.
Cross button.
Jones.
R1 button. R1 button. R1 button.
And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 9 categories. You have 30 options. HP power O is selected.
Able to get a score back in the final stage.
Slants middle. Red counter path. Spacing. F leg red stick.
The Giant offense
cross button.
Field as they'll go for 2.
R1 button. Cross button. Cross button. R1 button. Triangle button.
Gets there and he goes down. So
entering play call. Special teams. You have 6 options. Kickoff left is selected.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will be a touchdown.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 7. Cover 3. Cover 3 cloud press. Cover 3 bus press. Gun plan. There are 7. Defend medium pass. You have 104 options. Cover 2 press is selected.
The Washington offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw
entering play call, defend medium pass. You have 104 options. Cover 2 press is selected.
Just go ahead and be loose with the football again.
On plan, there are 7 categories. Coach suggestions. Recent plays, there are 7 categories. You have 9 options. Cover 2 invert is selected.
You can snap it, time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. We'll return return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA
Entering
Sports.
play call, recent plays. There are 7 categories. You have 9 options. Cover to invert is selected.
And Washington now going to use the
Entering play call, recent plays. There are 7 categories. You have 9 options. Cover to invert is selected. Base lock right.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Slings this deep for McLaurin. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. Touchdown, Washington!
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
As far as I can and hope you run under it. Mission accomplished.
And I'm telling you, nothing will let up a crowd more than a play like that. Here in the stadium, all eyes were on the
Entering play call, special teams. You have 6 options. Return left is selected.
For the touchdown.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out.
Entering play call, run inside. You have 105 options. HB inside zone is selected. HB inside zone. 26-2. HB power out. Gun plan. Coach flop. HB power out.
The Giants offense at the line.
Triangle button.
Their next
Square
drive.
button.
And you figure
Cross button.
that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here.
Square button.
This
Square
drive
button.
is very critical.
Square button.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And he will bring this one back. It is a pick 6 for a Washington touchdown.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
Suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them with
Entering play call, special teams. You have 6 options. Return left is selected.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And that'll carry over the...
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 9 categories. You have 30 options. Wide rail is selected. Verticals.
Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Cross button.
Last pick 6 may have been the back.
Square button.
Now
Square 1 button.
Score deficit in the 4th.
Square button.
They need points quickly.
Square button.
Jones now.
Square button.
Throwing
Triangle button. Cross button.
Left.
Cross button.
It's knocked away and incomplete.
We've seen that the deep
Entering.
going to put their game plan.
Ravens wide shallow.
Got trouble hooking up on it. Unable to see
R1 button.
in the end zone.
Circle button.
To the top.
Triangle button. Triangle button. Triangle button. R1 button.
Jones.
Cross button.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 30. And he'll get this back down to about
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
Mark on what really all around has been a good performance.
A fantastic performance. They will enjoy film session. They're great.
Cover 3 match press.
This one. And I think the next time the offense gets the ball, I just think about running it and getting the clock done and getting the heck out of here.
And by the way, semantics here, but before the grammar police come after me, I think it's exclamation point, not mark, right?
You're asking me? Seriously?
Yeah, you're smarter than me.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories. Cover 3, cover 3, cover 3, cover 3, plan, defend.
Plays like this for your
cover 2 sink.
They can hit big or they can be duds.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that, because if they're forced to try and go around defenders behind the line of scrimmage, sometimes you can give yardage in order to gain it. But in this case, they gave yardage and didn't get it back.
Entering play call, defend medium path, plan, formation, 4, concept,
The receiver's trying to do
cover,
is
man,
man
blitz, inside blitz.
for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get
Entering play call, inside blitz.
the one.
Well, he does have
Good pushing.
in the game already, and while this one won't go for 6, it's enough to get him first and goal. But you and I both know
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
And Washington able to capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Extra point splits the uprights, and they open the lead up now.
Entering play call, special teams. You have 6 options. Return left is selected.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 9 categories. You have 30 options. Fade stop is selected. White rail.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They're sort of
Cross
seeing
cutting.
themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
and this is where the coach is walking that line of being
Entering play call, bench swap.
with his team. Had one tell me once, we were having a tough patch. This too shall pass, this too shall pass, and then finally we kept having a rough patch.
R1 button,
You got it.
triangle button, circle button,
And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back,
cross button.
themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. And this won't be
Entering
pick up
curls.
the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. The Giants on 3rd down. They've hit
Cross
it.
button, circle button,
They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation.
triangle button, cross button, R1 button, triangle button.
And some space here. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And they will set up shop at their own 40.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
Mistakes, but it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them.
Concept, hand, TB strike, spinner,
Absolutely.
TBL safety go.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And they have to be feeling pretty good. Comfortable 4th quarter lead as they take over following the fumble recovery. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down.
Entering play call, men, inside, TB strike 1, TBL safety, cog 1, QB contain.
But they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And he'll take
Entering play call, man blitz, inside blitz, TB strike 1,
What's the downside?
inside blitz.
Run down, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Gibson, and he is going to be stopped.
Entering play call, man blitz. There are 9 categories. You have 87 options. LB dogs is inside blitz,
In the 4th quarter,
TB strike, TBL safety, cog 1, QB contain.
Right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to
Audible.
slow them down.
2nd and 11. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to...
Entering play call, man blitz. There are 9 categories. You have 87 options. Inside blitz. Concept. There are 7 formation plan. Defend media. Cover to drop.
Because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
Now back to throw. This is caught at the 20. And he gets this one inside the...
Entering play call, defend medium pass. You have 104 options. Cover 2 press is selected.
36 yards.
Entering play call, defend me. Cover 1, cover 2, cover 1 plan. Coach suggestions. There are 7. Formation. There are concept. Man. Spinner. DBL safety go.
So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back.
Spread.
And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9.
Entering play call, man blitz. There are 9 categories. You have 87 inside blitz.
Right there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
They're going to run the sweep. It's Samuel. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
Taking their foot off the gas pedal right now.
Well, I think what we're seeing is the result of all their great preparation and great practice time during the week. And even though it seems like this is a great chance to pull people back and maybe,
Entering play call, special teams. You have 6 options. Return left is selected.
The collective effort, and they want to play it all the way out.
No run back here. Down.
Entering play call, coach mesh spot.
25. The Giants offense
R1 button.
ready to begin.
Square button. Circle button.
Just be free.
Plus button.
Playing.
R1 button. R1 button. R1 button.
All that's
Square button.
3. Not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they
R1 button.
doing it.
R1 button. R1 button.
Watching the body language.
Circle button. R1 button. R1 button. Cross button. R1 button.
Otherwise.
And the ball is out. Jones got hit and lost it. But this will get out of...
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 9 categories. You have 30 options. Mesh spot is selected. R1 button. Circle button.
Back to
R1 button.
Jones.
R1 button.
Escaping.
Circle button. Square button.
This throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
I know he was trying to get...
Entering play call, go flat, flood. Right corner, flood.
Along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his
Triangle button.
field. That's
Cross,
the big
gun back.
to defense.
Cross button.
He thought
Triangle button. R1 button. R1 button.
the defense.
Cross button.
Meanwhile, Jones' throw there into the hands of Ross. And they're going to have another first down.
Cross button.
Tackles
Cross
made.
fade.
Washington's
Triangle button. Triangle button.
Jones.
Triangle button.
First
Triangle button.
First out to his left. First down and much more here for Jones. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the...
Entering play call, fade stop. Twice kick
He's learned a little
pitch
bit
corners.
the game. I think he's trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second
Cross
interception.
button.
Really a bad
Circle
throw.
button.
So maybe a better
Circle
decision.
button.
Yeah, no doubt.
Triangle button. R1 button. R1 button. R1 button. Triangle button. Triangle button.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. He'll get
Entering pitch corner. Corner strike. Corner strike.
They adopted what my kindergarten teacher always said. If at first you don't succeed, try.
Cross button. Cross button. Triangle button.
Carving them up.
Triangle button.
It's the first time
Cross button.
I've seen where the coverage
Triangle button.
field
R1 button.
for him and stopped him for a short pickup.
Yeah, I don't think it's a big adjustment, but much more emphasis on making sure they...
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 9 categories. You have 30 actions. For verticals is selected. R1 button.
Miss time now.
R1 button. Circle button. R1 button.
When you're going
R1 button.
sometimes you're
Cross button.
think I've got to be
Square button.
And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too...
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 9 categories. We have 15. Pat cake. White rail.
My good man.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe...
Cross button. Triangle button. Triangle button.
Yeah,
Cross button. Triangle button. Triangle button. Triangle button. Triangle button.
He will get in for the 2 points to get this back to a 3-score.
Entering play call. Special teams. You have 6 options. Kickoff left is selected.
Let's talk about the ball staying in the hands of the best players, but most of the time you want to get it to a back, pitch it to a wide receiver. In this case, the quarterback did it himself.
And that one will bounce.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over.
And it's always the final play of preparation each week.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked up by the Michigan.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 9 categories. You have 12 options. Shot save block is selected.
From the 13 now, they will
Max protect.
1st and 10.
Cross button. Fade. R1 button. Cross button.
Throwing to
Cross button. Triangle button.
He's going to let it fly.
Triangle button.
And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory, and the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those...